I need to charge my phone. Not the one I'm recording with, but uh, so I don't know where to start, but I've been hearing a lot about this guy like smartschoolboy9, and I mean I've seen a lot of videos like Nick Crowley video, of a few other people, and even reactions, which most people really seem to react to the Nick Crowley one, but here's the thing, dude. Um, I thought he was only doing this in 2018. Okay, so this guy is 59 years old. His original name is, I think, David Walter Alter. Okay, I even looked up, did this guy have a past criminal record or is he arrested? There's no actual record on him. However, he was arrested at one point in the 1990s, but that record is long gone because it's just so far back. And the way the system works is that if the record is just so far back, man, it's almost like they just kind of erase it or something, man. They kind of erase it or delete it, you know, because I mean it's just a record so far back in history. I personally believe that they shouldn't be doing that. I believe that the records should still be online. But I mean, maybe it was only filed on paper and not actually posted online like how they do nowadays because it was the 1990s, dude. And I mean, internet wasn't that great because it came out in the 1970s. So I don't really know what to really say, dude. But here's the thing: is that it's been longer ever since Instagram and social media has ever came out, man. You know. So I personally believe maybe he's like that and has been like that his whole life. Okay, because it seems like he has been doing this type of stuff almost since high school. That's what it seems like to me because they say that like people when they was in school and when they was kids, they remember seeing him in like the 1980s or the 1990s, but in like different uniforms and looking different, whatever, and like not really fat, I guess, but it's just a lot of confusing things, man. And well, I'm actually surprised as that a 50, almost 60-year-old man can understand what AI is to even make the images of the AI boys and girls that he made, you know? Because normally old people are just kind of, I'm not going to say like outdated in a rude way, but like it wasn't raised with AI back then. And I mean, if you can understand AI, and if you remember a time where AI wasn't even a thing, then congratulations, man. Okay, but do not AI generate no like not safe for work content. You know what I'm saying, man? That's kind of messed up. Especially if it's on the line of kids, you know. But here's my theory, man, and it's a really sad theory, and it's almost a theory that I can kind of relate to, almost. But basically, I think he was abused in his childhood. Smart Schoolboy 9 or David Alter is he was probably abused. That's what it seems like. And I mean, he might be mentally ill, he might be not mentally ill, okay? but he generally thinks that he's a kid. Okay, it doesn't matter how smart or manipulative he is. It seems like he's a kid, and it seems like he does this day by day. Okay, and even though his accounts are deleted and disabled, not really that active. That's probably because the cops are running an investigation on him. They're probably questioning him in that christening room with the metal table, asking him like, "Oh yeah, why you AI generate CP?" You know. So yeah, this guy's probably like not really home, and that's probably the reason why his accounts and stuff got disabled. I mean, he might be on trial. That's just what I think. And I mean, I don't really know what to say, but something happened, man, because like one day, man, one day it was always like one day he was someone's child, man. One day that guy was someone's child, and he was like, one day somebody was holding him in his arms, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that's my baby right there. That's my son." And like, I don't know what happened. I'm not saying that he's not guilty. He's definitely guilty. Okay, and I'm definitely against him. I even had thought of just hacking his account and shutting it down, but turns out his accounts are already shut down, so don't need to do that. But I'm just trying to connect the dots on how did this man even get to where he was, you know what I'm saying? Because it's actually sad. Like I know he's a freak of nature, I guess, but he's there's gotta be more lore to it. Some lore that's like unknown, you know? Because like he's 59, 60 years old, man. He's like, this is before people actually knew him on the internet. And he's been on the internet since 2018, so I mean, he wasn't really well known. But there's only like three. All right, just give me 1 second. But there's really like there's really like I don't know how to explain it, dude. I mean, I'll admit that like I got some issues, okay? I mean, not issues along the lines of kids, but like especially not kids around the age of like 12, 11, 10. It's fucking weird. But I mean, I have trauma, I have issues, but I mean, and I'm not fully down to earth. I'll admit to that. Okay, but I've never had a thought about role playing as a kid. And honestly, man, I'll tell you the truth about AIDS play. The AIDS play theory, man. I personally think if you are a person that does AIDS play, if you are a person who is an adult that pretends to be a child for your sexual interests, that's already a red flag right there. You know what I'm saying? But something happened to that guy, you know. And I mean, we don't know how long or what has happened to him for him to be this way. But from what I think, from what I have a feeling of, is probably just he's been doing this his whole life, you know? And I mean, something happened in his childhood for him to still believe that he's a kid after 50 years. After like 50, 40 years, bro. And like he thinks he's 10. He's 49 years older. He's 50 years older. Okay? I mean, this year's almost up, surprisingly. So, I mean, I don't doubt that his birthday passed somewhere. But this dude, like, something happened to him, and it's sad. But like, I do like to look at these rabbit holes, and I'd say that yeah, I'm a part of it. I'm a part of a rabbit hole in my own story. Okay, but I'm not going to talk about that, especially not here. But it's basically just where people have harmed me. People have harmed me, and I mean, I had some childhood issues as well, you know. And I mean, I have a lot of kindness for people. Okay, I have a whole lot of kindness for people, but it's just in topic. Smart Schoolboy 9. I have no absolute idea what happened to him, but something, man, something happened to him, and his life is sad. His life is just sad, and I'm not like I don't really feel bad for him because there's this thing like pedophilic thing, and but I just think that even if he is aware of himself, he does have some kind of an illness, something that he hasn't been able to let go. And I guess from what it looks like it's something in his childhood, you know. And I mean, it is what it is. Okay, I can't control him. Okay, I can't go up to him and be like, hey, uh, you're an adult. No, he's gonna be like, no, I'm still a kid. I'm a kid. I'm 10. I'm 10. Blah blah blah. So it's just some things, man, you cannot control, especially if it's on the lines of other people, you know. But I just wanted to say that, just because it seems like it's been longer than what the internet has ever expected, and I'm not sure if these articles are true, but it does seem like people have seen him way before the 2000s in playgrounds and stalking other kids, even when he was a kid. So, I don't know, but just wanted to say that, and I guess tell me in the comments what are your theories about this guy, because his story is pretty interesting. It's pretty creepy and weird, but it's interesting. Okay, it's one of the rabbit holes that really took Nick Crowley and all to the top. And it's like the most trending right now. So tell me your theories if you want to, you know. But that's my theory, is that you know there's some point in time where he was probably a good guy, but eventually something happened and it destroyed him. It destroyed him and turned him into thinking he's still a child.